Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know what we're getting into today?
A new fucking book.
Yes. Goodbye, Psalms.
Yeah.
Hello, Proverbs. Yes.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
I hope this one is... I think there's a little bit more story stuff in Proverbs-ish.
No, they're not stories. They're proverbs. They're like sayings and lessons.
Okay.
And
so
virtues.
lessons and virtues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it'll be more fun to read, or at least less taxing to read. But the research on each is very likely going to be a lot like the Psalms were, where we're like, yep, there goes a Psalm.
Okay.
Yep, this is a proverb.
And what are we planning on reading today?
Well, today we are going to talk about what the Book of Proverbs is.
Okay.
Just a little small intro. And then because the first 9 the first 9 Proverbs are a group unto their own.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to actually read the first 3 Proverbs.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay. So before we get into the book of, do you know what a proverb is?
It's a professional verb. Is that correct?
No, that's absolutely wrong.
Damn
It's
it.
not
I was
a
so
verb
close
that's a
though,
verb.
right?
No, not even close.
Damn it. Okay.
It's a simple traditional saying that expresses a perceived truth based on common sense or experience, and they're often metaphorical.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, the early bird catches the worm.
Yeah.
Or don't put all your eggs in one basket, or don't count your chickens before they hatch, that kind of thing. Those are proverbs.
Okay.
So those are lessons. Okay, they're small lessons that are being imparted onto you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to start there so that we understand what we're saying when we talk about the Book of Proverbs. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an anthology in and of itself, but it's also a collection of collections. So I mentioned in the intro that the first collection consists of the first 9. Right. So this is several different collections that are collected together into one anthology. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's an example of the biblical wisdom literature. I don't know if you recall early on when we talked about the different types of books of the Bible. There's the prophets, and then there's the writings, like the wisdom
Yeah.
writings. Yeah, this is one of those.
Got it.
Okay. It raises questions of values, moral behavior, righteous conduct, and the meaning of life.
Okay.
So, I mean, this runs the gamut.
Okay. Yeah.
Its theological foundation is that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, which, I mean, we know all about that, right?
Right.
Wisdom. No. Fear.
Right.
Always fear.
Yeah.
But let us talk about wisdom a little bit.
Sure.
Okay?
Let's.
Because we are going to be reading about the personification thereof as an individual
Okay.
in this book.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the pre-exilic Old Testament, so pre-exile meaning before 586 BCE, allowed no equals to Yahweh in heaven. Okay? Despite the continued existence of an assembly of subordinate deities. So there was acknowledgement of other gods, but none are as great as.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the post-exile writers of the wisdom tradition developed the idea that wisdom as a personification existed before creation and was used by God to create the universe. And I kind of recall us saying that God didn't, like, we read something. I don't remember where it was in the Bible, but it was in the Bible that God looked over in a corner and there sat wisdom. Yeah. So he did not create wisdom. Wisdom was a person that already existed.
Or an entity or whatever.
Right.
It was something.
A personage.
Right.
Yeah. That existed before creation and was used by God to create the universe.
Got it.
Okay. So I'm kind of glad that we caught that at the time, since now we're actually getting into that a little bit more.
Sure.
So I mentioned that the Book of Proverbs is divided into sections, and the initial invitation to wisdom contrasts the wise and the fool, and it talks about moral discourses on various topics.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Half of the Book of Proverbs is made up of sayings of this type. Okay?
Okay.
The other half is made up of poetic pieces of various types.
Got it.
So we're going to read instructions, advice from a teacher or parent addressed to a student or a child. We're going to read about dramatic personifications of both wisdom and folly. And the words of the wise are some sayings that are going to be things that we come across. And they are longer than the Solomonic sayings, but are shorter and more diverse than the specific instructions.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's just all kinds of different collections happening here.
Sure.
Okay. In the late first century, the Rabbinic College almost excluded the Book of Proverbs from the Bible because of its contradictions. This was a result of the book's origins as not just an anthology, but an anthology of anthologies.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, toward that end, noteworthy is the fact that the quote-unquote mighty acts of God, which make up Israel's history, are completely or almost completely absent from Proverbs and the other wisdom books.
Interesting.
So we're talking about acts such as Exodus.
Right.
Like the entire Exodus is not something that's discussed in these wisdom books. Okay. The giving of the Torah at Sinai, the Torah, the law.
The 10 Commandments?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like missing completely.
Got it.
The covenant between God and Israel, like all of that religious-y stuff that describes Israel's history, none of that stuff.
Got it.
Is going to be in this book.
Okay. Yep.
So then we get into Proverbs chapter 1, or I'm sorry. Yeah, Proverbs chapter. I have a hard time because like the same way with Psalms, we say the first Psalm. Yeah. But it's chapter 1 of Psalms.
Right.
You know what I mean? It just, like, my mind still has a hard time, like, wait, what is this again? Now, the first 9 are known as the Didactic Discourses.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so that's why we're going to read the first 3, and then tomorrow we'll read the next 3, and then the day after that we'll read the final 3, and that will complete the first section, the first collection. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I picked up this book like I'm going to read it from the Bible when...
Why would you read the Bible from the Bible? Jeez.
Right? Like, it's so much easier to read it from the app because the words are bigger and my eyes are smaller. Okay, so Proverbs chapter 1. Okay. Mm-hmm. The value of Proverbs is what we're getting into in this first bit. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for gaining wisdom and instruction, for understanding words of insight, for receiving instruction in prudent behavior, doing what is right and just and fair, for giving prudence to those who are simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance, for understanding proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Is this like an intro to...
That was an introduction.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's all an introduction.
I was like, that's very barkish, you know?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
God.
You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
is the whole thing like that? No, that's an introduction.
Okay.
And
Right.
and that's specifically what it's called.
Got it.
A prologue.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're getting into the actual first bit.
Proverbs actual. Got it.
Right. So, well, I mean, those were verses 1 through 7.
Sure.
So they do count as part of the Book of Proverbs. Like, that wasn't all just like title or subtitle.
Right.
But it is referred to as the preamble, the prologue, the introduction.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So verse 8 is where we actually pick up.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. They are a garland to grace your head and a chain to adorn your neck. My son, if sinful men entice you, do not give in to them. If they say, come along with us, let's lie in wait for innocent blood. Let's ambush some harmless soul. Let's swallow them alive like the grave and whole like those who go down to the pit.
Because that happens all the time.
Yeah, people are always saying, let's hide out and
Kill people.
yeah, that
Right.
sounds like fun, man.
Sounds like
Like, I was going to throw water balloons, but kill them. Yeah, that sounds
damn
better.
kids these days.
Right? We will get all sorts of valuable things and fill our houses with plunder. Yeah, let's go rob some houses too.
Right.
Cast lots with us. We will all share the loot. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll the dice. Throw the bones. You know? My son, do not go along with them. Do not set foot on their paths, for their feet rush into evil. They are swift to shed blood. Yeah, sounds like.
Apparently.
Yeah. Don't go with them.
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Don't kill people.
Right?
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Right.
I'm not tempted.
No.
Even as an atheist, not
Right.
tempted.
Right.
How useless to spread a net where every bird can see it. These men lie in wait for their own blood. They ambush only themselves. Such are the paths of all who go after ill-gotten gain. It takes away the life of those who get it. Out in the open, wisdom calls aloud. She raises her voice in the public square. On top of the wall, she cries out. At the city gate, she makes her speech. So here we're seeing wisdom as a person,
as a thing.
as an entity.
Right.
Yeah. So now wisdom is going to speak.
Okay. Yep.
How long will you who are simple love your simple ways? How long will mockers delight in mockery and fools hate knowledge? Repent at my rebuke. Then I will pour out my thoughts to you. I will make known to you my teachings. But since you refuse to listen when I call, and no one pays attention when I stretch out my hand, since you disregard all my advice and do not accept my rebuke, I in turn will laugh when disaster strikes you.
That's not nice.
That's not nice, wisdom. I will mock when calamity overtakes you. Oh, rude.
I do like that wisdom. So, I mean, the idea that wisdom is a good thing is refreshing, and a refreshing idea, as opposed to the ideas that kind of get bandied about in religious groups now.
That intelligence is an agenda. It's a liberal agenda to rot your mind.
No, but I mean, and I've heard people talk about this before, but like the Jewish people do revere wisdom. Whereas I feel like Christianity has kind of sneered at wisdom.
Well, yeah, once you learn things, then you can look back and be like, oh, religion's dumb.
Right. But I mean, I think that's part of what I rail against is the inability to look inward and the inability to think about things in a more grandiose way, I guess.
Right.
Sure. So anyway, that's all.
So wisdom is continuing here.
Yeah.
When calamity overtakes you like a storm, when disaster sweeps over you like a whirlwind, when distress and trouble overwhelm you, then they will call to me, but I will not answer. They will look for me, but will not find me. since they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. So with
Apparently wisdom's on God's side, huh?
Yeah, wisdom makes you have to fear the Lord.
Got it.
Those kind of don't go together in my brain, but okay.
I don't agree with that.
Since they would not accept my advice and spurn my rebuke, I rebuke you. They will eat the fruit of their ways and be filled with the fruit of their schemes. Boom.
So they get fruit, though.
They ate from the fruit from the tree of knowledge.
Got it, yeah.
But then they did wrong.
I kind of want some fruit.
I do too.
I'm just saying.
I do too. I love strawberries.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
For the waywardness of the simple will kill them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will live in safety and be at ease without fear of harm.
So long as you fear God also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was Proverbs chapter 1.
Okay.
And again, the first 9 Proverbs are known as the Didactic Discourses.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so this first one was Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. And chapter 1 has the following structure.
Got it.
Okay? Verses 1 through 7, as we noted, are the introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Verses 8 through 19 are avoid evil men.
Yeah, do
and
that.
then verses 20 through 33, that's wisdom's first speech.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So in the introduction, prologue, it's also called the purpose and theme and the value of Proverbs. And this section provides the purpose and value of the whole entire book, not just chapter 1.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so then when we started verse 8, I told you that's when like the chapter 1 proper starts.
Yeah.
That's exhortations to embrace wisdom and wisdom's warning. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so that first part was avoid evil men, and it's a warning against enticement. And this section contains the first of several instructions by a father to his son, which we will see happen throughout the book of Proverbs.
Got it.
And
never a father to their daughter.
No.
Or a mother to their son, or a mother to the daughter, but just father to son.
Father to son.
Got it.
It's presented as a father to a child, like a teacher to a student, but it's actually God speaking to man as representative of the household.
No, I get it. I get it. But it's also very male oriented.
Oh, very. Yeah, obviously.
That's all. That's all I was getting at.
Saying.
That's all I was getting at.
Yeah. Although bearing constant reminders of parental authority, the motivation clauses appeal more to one's good sense than a duty to obey the parents. So it's less like saying, you better do this or I'm going to spank your ass. And it's more like, you really ought to follow the ways of the Lord.
Sure.
You just oughta. Okay?
Yeah.
Come on.
Unlike some of the Old Testament stuff where they're like, if you don't obey your father, you deserve to die.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
So
these are just like, I'm going to laugh at you.
Right.
So wisdom's first speech is also referred to as a warning against rejecting wisdom. And in this passage, wisdom is personified as a woman who speaks with a divine authority.
Got it.
That in and of itself
That's
is
kind of
interesting,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, okay, now we're getting into Proverbs chapter 2. And I again picked up the book. I don't know. Why do I even have this thing open?
I don't really know.
Book, get away from me.
Yeah.
I rebuke thee.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Proverbs chapter 2.
Yes.
My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, turning your ear to wisdom and applying your heart to understanding, indeed, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it as for silver and search for it as for a hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God.
I see.
For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding.
Got it. You just got to search for it like a treasure, and then you'll find it.
You had a metal detector. And
I did. I never found God with it, though.
Neither God nor treasure nor silver
nor
gold.
We found some junk with it.
Junk, not treasure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all in the eye of the beholder, you know?
No, it was all junk.
It was, but it was fun. So it was treasure.
It was not a treasure. It was trash.
It was treasure.
It was trash.
It was totally treasure.
What was it, and do we still have it?
It was junk, and I threw it away.
So it was trash.
But it was treasure.
No, just because you found it with a metal detector doesn't automatically make it treasure.
It was. It was treasure.
Oh my gosh, you are not a treasure. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless, for he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. Then you will understand what is right and just and fair, every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will protect you, and understanding will guard you.
I wish somebody would tell the people that I try to give knowledge to on Twitter that it would be pleasant to their soul.
Well,
it doesn't seem to make they don't seem to make that connection.
Well, I think that you are responsible for choosing the wrong audience. I mean, Twitter. It's not even Twitter anymore.
I'm joking.
I know, but it's not even called Twitter. And
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to call it X.
No,
fucking X.
I'm always going to call it Twitter.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that, that's your audience says it all.
It's not my audience. My audience is a bunch of really great people. The people that choose to come over to my feed and say the Christian-y things and yell at me for I'm going to burn in hell and all this other crap.
And then they say, it's in the Bible. And you're like, where? And they're like, you should know. And then you're like...
And I'm like, I'm actually reading the Bible. Can you please point out where? Because it's not in there.
And they're like, it is, but you are not open to understanding. And it's like, oh, so then it's not.
So, right, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Wisdom will save you from the ways of wicked men, from men whose words are perverse, who have left the straight paths to walk in dark ways, who delight in doing wrong, and rejoice in the perverseness of evil, whose paths are crooked, and who are devious in their ways.
Yeah, you got to straighten those paths out. They got to be straight and not crooked. Otherwise, you're probably going to go to hell or something.
Straight and not gay?
But you're going to go straight to hell, not crooked to hell.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm going gay to heaven. Straight to hell, gay to heaven.
There
Sounds
you go.
good to me.
Yeah.
Wisdom will save you also from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman.
Wait. It's going to save you. Wait.
What?
The woman is the evil thing here?
She's the adulteress.
And you have to be saved from that person.
Because it's up to you to fuck her or not.
Okay. But they're acting like the adulterous woman is the temptress, and you are the victim.
Yep.
That's not how that usually would work.
Poor men who can't control their dicks.
In my experience, that's not how that works.
Men don't have control of their dicks. They're not responsible for the sex that they have to have.
Okay.
Didn't you know?
Okay.
That's what the Bible told me.
Okay.
That men are monkeys and apes, and they are not responsible for what their dicks do.
Right.
Didn't you know?
I guess.
That's what I learned.
Okay.
Can't be held responsible.
Whatever. That just pissed me off.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Wisdom will save you also from the adulterous woman, from the wayward woman with her seductive words, who has left the partner of her youth and ignored the covenant she made before God. So she chose the wrong path, and she's trying to get you to go down that path with her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Surely her house leads down to death, and her paths to the spirits of the dead. Don't fuck that bitch.
Let's see. You were married before we got together, previously, and we're still alive.
We're still happy.
We're actually alive, and not only after all of that, you being
previously
married and all, not holding up that covenant, I guess, but we're also reading the Bible from an atheist perspective. And yet we're still here.
We're still here.
I mean, there must be something to that, right? I'm thinking there's something to that.
I think so.
That's just my opinion. But
and we've been married for 16 years, happily.
I'm going to go with if there is a God, which I don't believe there is. But if there is, he's fine with this,
Yeah,
I mean,
clearly.
He's not stopping it, so.
Also, he already knew what was going to happen.
Right, obviously, so.
No mistakes.
We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yep.
I'm
Either
good.
way.
I'm good.
I know I'm good. Thus you will walk in the ways of the good and keep to the paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the unfaithful will be torn from it.
So do they go to the sea? If they're not.
I have no idea where they go.
What land are they talking about? I don't get it.
The land that is this little geographic area that this
Right,
God...
but they act like there's not other lands out there.
There's not.
Okay.
So Proverbs chapter 2 is still part of that first set of 9 chapters, which are the Didactic Discourses.
Yeah.
The exhortations to embrace wisdom.
Sure.
Okay. And so this chapter, we got to see moral benefits of wisdom and the reward of seeking wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chapter 2 has the following structure. Verses 1 through 8 are the value of wisdom, and verses 9 through 22 are the benefits of wisdom.
I see.
Okay. And then there was a little thing about verse 16, that adulterous woman thing that,
Yes.
that stumped us. Okay.
Yeah.
And at first I was like really happy because I was like, oh, okay, so we just don't understand the translation, because adulterous woman in Hebrew literally means strange woman, which refers to people who are ethnically foreign to Israel or who are morally estranged from God or his covenant people. And then, and so I was
anybody
like,
not
so a foreigner,
an Israelite,
right? But then that's the way I read that, and I was like, oh, okay, so they're talking about not that women are wanton, but that they're just not Israel.
Yeah, sure.
They're not from Israel or whatever.
Right.
But then it goes on to say, but in particular for a woman, it means adulteress or prostitute.
Oh, okay. So again,
adulteress means adulteress.
Just like we fucking read it.
Yeah.
And thought
There's
about
this
it.
whole note that says adulteress means this, but in actuality, adulteress means adulteress or prostitute who may not be a foreigner, but that nonetheless is estranged from or outside of the covenant community.
So like 100%, just like it reads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I
checking.
was like, then why the note?
Right.
Like, why?
Well, probably because somebody somewhere was like, but generally it's not, Israelite women that are like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it's never their own people.
No, never.
It's always somebody else.
It's always a different.
Yeah.
Those people that live over there.
Right. You know those people over there across that border?
Across
They're
the hill.
awful.
Jeez.
God, don't let them cross it.
Exactly.
Jesus.
All right, so let's read Proverbs chapter 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah, don't fuck your own understanding. If you try to understand it yourself, you're stupid. Jesus.
That kind of goes against like seek wisdom. Though,
right, yeah.
Right?
No, that's why I'm kind of like, what?
Seek wisdom, but don't lean on your own understanding of that
well,
wisdom.
I mean, I in the nicest way possible, they would be saying, help others, let others' wisdom help you understand better, right? I can understand that perspective, but the way they said it is very, don't trust yourself. And I don't like that, because you know what? I do trust myself, and I do want to research things for myself, and I want to understand them myself. So fuck you if you tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't mind involving other people in my wisdom.
Right.
But I'm going to involve them, not take them at their word. I want to use them as something else that I use to understand myself.
If I was going to start trusting Christians to know the Bible, which fucking Christian would I trust?
They all have a different idea of what their religion means. I mean, like almost to an individual level.
Yeah, it's true. Like if you walked into one church and it was all the same like branch of whatever.
Yeah.
Like the same type of Protestantism.
Yeah, if you took them and interviewed them separately and got into a theological discussion with them, they would all have a separate idea as to what
each part of the Bible meant and whether the Bible means anything.
Right.
And much less what is God, what is Jesus.
I've come to the conclusion it's like beating your head against the wall when you try to argue with them, because there's just not any way to win. There's not that winning's important, but there's not any way to have a discussion with them, because you have to cater each discussion individually to that person's idea of what their God is. Yeah. And it is an individual idea as to what their God is.
Exactly.
So,
it's just too hard.
Right.
In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your paths straight.
There's no straight paths again.
Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil.
Okay.
This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Not vitamin D. Not calcium. The Lord.
Right.
Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine.
They had to get that bit in there for the priests. You know,
Yum,
honor the Lord with your wealth. That's
Yeah.
pay the priests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, and do not resent his rebuke, because the Lord disciplines those he loves, as a father the son he delights in. I only punch you because I love you. I beat you because I care.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
wait,
that
what?
sounds like
No.
an abuser.
Yeah.
Sounds like something an abuser would say.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I'm like, no thanks.
It's all for your own good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You had
yeah.
it coming. You asked for this. Don't
Right.
make me hurt you.
Right. Right.
Blessed are those who find wisdom, those who gain understanding, for she is more profitable than silver and yields better return than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you desire can compare with her. I do like that sentiment.
I don't.
Wisdom's
Yeah,
awesome.
I don't disagree with the wisdom sentiments here. I disagree with the way it's being utilized with regard to God.
Yeah. Long life is in her right hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. Are they? Not if she's like promoting God.
Yeah, I don't.
God's
right.
way is war.
Yeah.
Wisdom is peace, and God is war.
Right.
Okay. She is a tree of life to those who take hold of her. Those who hold her fast will be blessed. Mwah. By wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundation. By understanding he set the heavens in place. By his knowledge the watery depths were divided, and the clouds let drop the dew.
So it was all wisdom that allowed for creation to be made.
Yeah.
Interesting. And they present wisdom as a woman. So this could, we've talked about this before. The pastor that we used to have briefly when we went to a church, he used to talk about the man and the woman, the two sides of God.
Yeah.
And this could be what he's kind of getting at, which is an interesting concept. And while I don't appreciate the fear and the everything else, I'm appreciating this unique take on what religion could mean in the Christian
I think
realm of things.
I think it's interesting that being smart and using your brain hole is womanly.
Right.
That's
right.
cool.
No, it's...
Men are dumb. They have penises. They just like to fuck. What can you do?
Yeah, it is
Women
interesting.
are the ones with the brains, as we all know.
But yet they treat them as secondary and subjugated people.
Yeah.
So it's really
so
weird.
Yeah. My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion. They will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. They talk about wearing these things as necklaces around your neck a lot.
They sure do.
Interesting.
I think they're trying to say keep it close.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So.
When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be at your side and will keep your foot from being snared. In all those nets. Remember in Psalms, it was always the nets and the snares and the traps that you get caught in.
Right.
But if you just trust in wisdom, you won't get caught in those.
But, yeah, okay.
Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to act. Do not say to your neighbor, come back tomorrow and I'll give it to you, when you already have it with you. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who lives trustfully near you. Do not accuse anyone for no reason when they have done you no harm. Do not envy the violent or choose any of their ways. For the Lord detests the perverse, but takes the upright into his confidence.
Sounds like the people that wrote Proverbs needed to talk to the people that wrote Psalms.
I agree. I totally agree.
About how they treat, other people.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously these aren't the same people that wrote all
Right.
these. And it shows.
Yeah, it does.
The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. He mocks proud mockers.
Mocking you mockers, you Mockers.
Mock the mockers.
Yeah.
That just...
I'm gonna mock you.
Seems like pointless.
That's really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you literally just turned into the thing that you're... What?
Yeah. Like, childish much?
Right?
He mocks proud mockers, but shows favor to the humble and oppressed. The wise inherit honor, but fools get only shame. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So Proverbs chapter 3, we are still in the Didactic Discourses, which are chapters 1 through 9, exhortations to embrace wisdom, the personification thereof.
Okay.
These were further benefits of wisdom and exhortations to obedience. And chapter 3, as we read, has the following structure: trusting God from verses 1 through 12, and commendation of wisdom from verses 13 through 35.
Okay.
And I thought this was interesting. Have you heard of In-N-Out Burger?
Yes.
It's a California chain.
Sure.
Very popular fast food place.
Right.
I'm
I mean, if
saying
we've
that
heard of it here in Ohio, obviously.
We don't have them here, but we've
Right.
heard of them because they talk about them. Like,
Right.
on a lot of the podcasts that I listen to that are based out of LA, they talk about In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
And people have mixed feelings, much like Five Guys down here.
Sure.
Like, everybody either loves them or is like, they're overrated.
Right.
And that's kind of what I gather is In-N-Out Burger.
Got it.
Well, their milk-shaped cups, the bottom of their cups,
Yeah.
has the text Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, which reads, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." And I found that very interesting because I have heard lots about In-N-Out Burger. I've heard it's great. I've heard it's overrated. I've heard it's too expensive for what it is. And I've heard it's really great and they make great fries or
but
whatever.
You didn't know that they were pitching Christianity on the bottom of their cups.
I did not ever once hear that they are a Christian organization.
Right.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
And it makes me want to reach out to all of the podcasts that I listen to.
Right.
And
be like, did you know?
Did you know? Because I don't think that...
Well, and specifically that quote, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's telling you to not think for yourself, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, okay, no, fuck off. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So is that all we got today?
That's all we got today.
So we started the new book.
We started a new book. We got into it.
Yeah.
And we're 3 chapters in.
Yeah, that was Proverbs chapters 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow we will be back. Hopefully you guys didn't miss us too much while we were gone. We'll be back tomorrow with
Proverbs chapters 4 through 6.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.